I'm in a town square and I hear dramatic music. Then there's a giant purple octopus tossing huge beach balls at me. I run away and try to dodge the balls. One almost hits me. I try to bounce it away, but it's too heavy. So, this obviously never happened. It was just a dream. A very silly dream, in fact. Even though it was silly and probably means nothing, there are several factors that we need to consider when having dreams, even silly ones. When you aren't actively thinking about something, it gets moved to the subconscious part of the brain. And when you sleep, your conscious mind sleeps as well, but your subconscious mind remains awake. This creates a link between dreams and the subconscious mind, according to M. Farouk Radwan, founder of the project ToKnowMyself.com. This way, dreams are like a gateway into our subconscious minds. Once I had a dream where I was trying to play the guitar chords of a song, which I actually didn't know how to play. The chords were weird because they weren't chords used by a typical pop song, which was all I knew how to play at the time. But when I woke up, I remembered the chords and I tried to play them. They did sound weird, but in a cool way, and I ended up using these chords in a song that I wrote. In this case, I actually got an idea from the dream and used it in real life. According to John Peever, the director of Systems Neurobiology Laboratory at the University of Toronto, our brain is almost as active in REM sleep, or otherwise known as the dreaming stages of sleep, as when we're awake. So it's no wonder you can get creative ideas from your dreams. A famous example of a similar case is when Paul McCartney, a member of the Beatles, woke up from a dream and remembered a melody. He played the melody to his friends and family and asked them, "Where have I heard this?" He thought that it couldn't have been his own idea and he must have heard it somewhere else to have dreamt about it. But when nobody could recognize the melody, he wrote words to it and made it into a widely recognized pop song called Yesterday. So what if instead of just having dreams and forgetting about them, we could all actually do something with the knowledge in our dreams? What if we all link the signs in our dreams to the real world? Could we apply this information for a potential change? My answer is yes. So dreams can help you solve problems. If there's a problem you think about a lot, it is embedded into your subconscious brain, since you think about it so much. And dreams are basically a projection of what's going on in your subconscious mind. So you might just dream about facing that problem and find a solution to it. In my case, there was a scenario where my parents were getting me a violin. I narrowed it down to about 3 violins that I liked, but I couldn't choose between them. So the lady at the store said to me, "Sleep on it." And that's basically what I did. A few days later, I had a dream where I was playing one of the violins. In the dream, it was already my violin, and I was very happy to have it. So this helped me make the choice. And if you think about solving problems on a bigger scale, it could be that a scientist finds a cure to a disease by just dreaming about it. For example, James Watson dreamed up the DNA's double helix spiral form. And there's an artist, Akiana Kromerick, who sometimes dreams about something and then paints it. Like in the dream with the guitar chords, you can apply something that you discover in the dream to the real world. Even if there was a small, insignificant dream in which we took action, it could trigger bigger events. But what about nightmares then? You obviously don't want your nightmares to come true, right? Well, that's not entirely what I mean. The other night, I had a dream where somebody was chasing me down the streets in the darkness of the night until a dog rescued me. This is not a dream that I would like to come true, but I can learn something from it. Basically, dreams are a way in which your subconscious mind is shouting out information to you which you might not be aware of. Even from a nightmare, you can extract some information if you analyze it. It also helps to Google what your dreams mean. In my case, it was a common dream that Google said probably means I'm metaphorically running away from something in real life. All you need to do is look at the details and apply it to your situation. Another type of nightmare is where you can do something immoral. Now, I said before that we should take action on the things we dream. But if you dream about cheating on a test, it's definitely not wise to make that dream come true. Instead, we can look at it in a different way and try to figure out why we would have done that thing in the dream to prevent ourselves from doing it in real life. In the case of reliving situations or recurring dreams, it could be that that specific moment or dream is important to you. For example, I constantly dream about visiting my home country, probably just because I miss it there. And dreams go even deeper than this. When we sleep at night, memory consolidation takes place, meaning that your brain processes whatever happened throughout the day and decides what to do with the information. This is how long-term memories are formed and why it is so important to get enough sleep, especially before exams. It's why you're likely to dream about things happening in your life, but also why dreams are so powerful. You might learn something about yourself that you don't already know. Dreams can also link to emotions you have sometimes. For example, if you are overwhelmed about something, you might dream about being swallowed by a tornado. So dreams are not always direct in their meaning, and you have to look deeper and link it to what is happening in your life. Something interesting I thought about is that if we're using our conscious minds while we're awake and their subconscious minds while we're asleep, that means that we're essentially thinking through our subconscious minds in our dreams. Remember, this is where everything is stored that we use throughout the day. So we have the potential to access all of this in our dreams. This is brilliant, but not all things in dreams can be applied in real life. Sometimes dreams are just that, dreams, and we need to learn how to distinguish helpful dreams from dreams that are simply disturbing. For example, if you dream about somebody passing away, should you really pay attention to this? No. It's not worth remembering nightmares that upset us. Instead, we can try to process or reflect on the emotions that we felt. Perhaps it's an indicator that you should spend more time with a person if you dream about them. Also, some of my friends tell me that they don't dream at all. Well, everyone dreams. Authors of the paper Evidence That Non-Dreamers Do Dream found that dreaming is universal. Everyone just doesn't remember their dreams. And according to Healthline, there are several factors which influence whether we remember our dreams, such as the amount of sleep you get, personality traits, stress, or trauma. So the first step to remembering your dreams is getting better sleep. However, if you remember your dreams and then forget them later, you can do dream journaling. So immediately when you wake up, write down everything you remember from the dream so that you don't forget it later. This will help you to actually get value from your dreams. But also, don't go overboard with analyzing your dreams. Yes, you should pay attention to your dreams, but not to every single detail of every single dream. Observe over absorb. Be a camera rather than a sponge. And even if you dream about a giant purple octopus in a town square tossing beach balls at people, you can try to obtain something useful from your dreams. Some dreams might just reflect our everyday lives, but sometimes we can learn about something that we don't already know about ourselves. We can get creative ideas from our dreams or solve problems in our dreams. We can use such opportunities to ask ourselves, what if our dreams weren't just dreams? Thank you.